to do with Juju, sometimes I'm a little bit confused. I'm always ambivalent about discussion. Because even industry players now go through no crown, are divided. Because I've heard Lil Wayne like I said Juju name. I've also seen last year Yvonne Nelson called Hits FM. And Juju conversation whereby now say they said to be Abu Salam said to be Material Girl. Or more year moving on, ni koyene ya. Na ni yene ya to the point when I saw sunglasses to do most of the roles. No. Now I do points be no. Not there's a bedroom scene I saw you want to mention sunglasses and now I severe to the point where after or the hospital must say you know so the logo go so until or so no akasa bonpae or bonpae na it koy into no. As far as she is concerned, will be I need Juju. Calibos and so called interview. I think so and interview. Game TV. So no sunya accident na ofili say Juju because of course set this no. Or Kumawood, right? And we be catching and say now if you are cry about beji Juma and near beji me and she. Me align with Dan. So most often than not psychological. Because you see mindset no and as a mind no very huge. It's connected to BBA na fe dey kwakoye actuality or reality. Two examples here in Maui. So I'm not saying say obwa, but if one else say be na defects be when ni and that's a genuinely BBA no. Infection or bibisa. But because the mindset no say oh me dey do go so say kono na say me bomb pie na we no psychological no be na me.
Also, hospital scenes me who she.
Yeah, but sometimes it happens. You can actually go to hospital. You better say in your but not innate a hidden. It's even nice, but because of form pioneer, it's not Jimuno for this. Can obi in a Calibos example or yeah. I'm not saying so, but maybe there was a defect on the car anymore. A cause as a generative accident. No, but because of the natural cause, to say obi catch and say oba beji Jumano Junior no, I connected say a baby nation. In that division, no, somebody like Fifi Coleman, or say propaganda, or any time about Juju Bia, no, if you feel say a BBA, a spare conversation. Na so even in within Omakasoma section, I divided ABGD, ABGD. But I agree with Omo Makasani, I say when it's a conversation about because Obejinya made the deal, then clearly somebody too might also believe in Nemabise. Pacho they make out say there's a reason to OB equipment performance or one pioneer on mount stage. So I was belief and as a conviction say spirituality be existed. Same way, I will not discount OB so or what strong belief or conviction in Juju. But the point is, where's the proof? Because omo making assertion just will be a Juju or I am Juju and that's my go through. It's all based on a certain assumption on a psychological BBA. In his mind, no, because of go through one or two scenarios, being to know, and as they be catching it, you hear me, Juju. But they make out say because I find it difficult, not discounting say oh, say we make us okay, and that's OJ Becca say Wako Juju say or person in your economy one, and I say a ton baby. So what does it mean? So Malam no be connected in your joint to the point say be pen no, so they be Tom and on top of the chat. I seriously do not even get it because. I've seen or heard a lot of musicians or called Juju near tiny near album. Near tie we say, how do you go say o person will carry on call a certain level until no yama we drew. You see my difficulty because it means we must all be in some trance to be able to say okay to elevate your career. We need to patronize your works. We need to go for your gigs. How do we do that? And say, how do you even connect that to Juju? When this conversation comes out, sometimes I have a little bit of difficulty in grasping say, well, it does exist. However, I will not discount it. I will not mean bongo because it's stories. It's a story. So we call me office. Can nobody part the me index. So like a lot of stories. So well, what about me? That's fine. That's up to you. But the point where Portia. No walk through and or narrating the incident, but to connect it to the point say for me I think say no far-fetched. It doesn't hold water. Say how is it Juju? I mean, oh come on. Yes, I say yeah, Juju. Yes, I say yeah, Juju in this industry, like I was saying. So it cannot be the factor in here. A Kumawood and not a Kumawood. No, that cannot be. So for me, it's more about belief and conviction. Once you believe it, you tune your mind towards it. It becomes a problem. Because even in football, and Dan would tell you, there was a time he said, "Has the kotoko, for the surface no, we lose so. Now you now 1 hour, 2 hours, now you're trying for them to come on to the field and play." Yes. You know, there's another example. Be I say, and it's an example. Yes, we did Juju control back post no. It's in 3 room and to play. I be so keeper no kokwan no koyi bi. Say but only cry say keeper bi sunsun go and free ball ntino. But the me see po ni. It is more mind games. More mind games. But well, it's more about. But it doesn't have any relation to Kumawood dying or collapsing. Not at all. I don't believe that.
Movie industry no ombenya mo na che because imagine say policy maker bina afra mu nyina good dem eno hu say mo how enie kofa by na den na yen tackle no from the root source no. Can you imagine ye be so was adan nim we see Juju we see where I am say we nti ye ntimi ntina se enya ni akose Kumawood ne fombo. It to be a yes funding. It to be a see stories near bad stereotype characterization. Reasons no ya boboswa obi say ye bani obi a na we ni ma be we see me nka ho ayanto sini no. We don't have as at now ye need the right information on nia kose e form bona aba industry nim. No mo say Juju no hifo na ye omoko consult yomo. E den na ya omoka kire omo. It's as if says wura sinitwani mu a omo enipa bi wo ho a omo fo so omo na omo ye godfathers na omo na so omo detect and omo determine wo rise intine se wo ba ye nche na se na bi ugina ha na wo twa sini se eso bi tena baby ka se bibi hye wo ho nti na wo kosro sa no moreover so ye engine di se adwuma na ye na season na otumi ba so adru brebi ebrebi bedru a obeti aba obi so de ne say ne consistency ne betimi atoa so 20 years na on ma form ni nyina a few dynamism I was say wo personally no wo take it retrospective analysis on wo craft na wo be hunu no hunu say me last for 10 years say ni na wo say me ya me part ne be kama obi so betimi aginem hwa akrobeto for instance we ginem from concert party and now prime time show on UTV wo tie cha be ka so wa GBB ana wa share who say craft no esesa free concert party no or the bar movies and sometimes ka brofu movies crowd mutimi feature no even though they know say no ne kasa no kwa ya kan kasa no it tells you say every time no or analyzing the craft no or the sisaye kakra ebem on follow too much say where you say na Juju na say so some mutina say no mutimi identify the root cause no problem ni ye tackle ye twadua na se efiri na ye tu ni hini and then policy maker be take you serious ye be ra season ni mo efiri September October ko ne be ti wo ya som no ye kra ye hu be dwiri and so me mo ntwa sa ye mfa sa time me nka something else o la bobo enema fana so funding na problem ema omo characters omo choose your craft for casting omo ye credit problem ba let's tackle it baby nya sike free we he ye ntena se ye nkasa ye nche ye fa room na we dey bi o de bia omo ntse omo style obi nanti a o nanti free 10 years ago move him sa nanti na e the camera to no so gusu nanti ne so how do you expect say ube excel so they should understand say dynamism play a role so omo perfect example omo sha akrobeto
I mean when say Kumawood ankasa de ebia na nipa bonisem
ne yeden
nipa bonisem say ebia etoda we obi wo ho a nipa ba ko bi ya ye ne se ono ama me sa ro na ye ntwasini what you say ye nya akwawi ama na me ye we a ye ntwasini one thing that affect a lot of industries enye Kumawood no nko a because ebi mo wo ho a emma ye explore other talents a war industry no ena Miss G Ghana ye building industry we love to build it on one or two individuals omu ni hwa na ye bre I say otonyo mo SDA kwa no tim say soprano girl bi wo hwa oba kwa no na otonyo na ekọ fine oni ho penance nyom no aba form kakra enti eba nsa na ase saa no kwa nyom na sheda anye de meanwhile there were other anka u train omo nso ehunu sedia abaya no so tonyom na akomo so betimi atonyom no in her absence. That's what I've realized in Ghana. Say you so mu say obi ni ehunu wo comedy ene ye mfro obi fufu bia bio afi na obi ho abefono. And so that is how an industry collapses.
Because only legs in the year baby I'm obi move listen
I do my best to project the other acts as well. What you say? It is all frame for show. Maybe I'm a ball. No one to me my own call. I'll tell you say unti me oh you wo Kojo PJ wo Jerry wo Putogo wo MJ wo they are all good options sir. They can replace me say oh share na me bo but Ghana for baby omonko. So you understand what I'm saying? It's about time say ye jai say oh ye hu nipa ba kunti ye use ono akopem say ne value na afi na afono afofro then we drop him and then go to another person. That is not how an industry is held.
There's a reason for that.
But also enye since onye available see
risk we are afraid of risk.
That's the problem.
We are afraid of risk.
But if you are afraid of risk, then you don't grow.
But you true because you see kaya the edge sir. It's I don't want to risk it.
And will you sue popular name now
because for that I'm assured of my returns.
Then any won't grow.
Say me who said done yeah they would like who anika. But me who done on stage. Me nyana come the done account who na ka sell but ye me who no stage you me money headline ga me boka. It's me so that risk.
Yeah.
It's in a my baby no ye de agya could be chasing you we are BSc. The owo dia I'm assured of certain level of misika beba back.
Yeah.
Sanity sana ya affected muso.
Yeah, but say obi so sticking a head out for Kwaku Manubi. Sticking a head out for to say me say before me call Nigeria na Bill Alasa and sticking a head out a kasache basket mouth. Na me basket mouth crying ni sa de no. Club 100 performance bia me is one of the performances they blow me. Yeah. Nabil Alasa na do ebeba show no. Into Nabil copy chichira omo say yebenya or comedian bia or person performing and sana show na start. And I'm saying no. Hey, the president is coming. We don't want any jokes, any expensive jokes. What was I don't know. No. I'm putting my money that I'll earn as part of this production on the line. I'm sticking my neck out for this boy. So oba na se ne mo mususu se bia obeye a enkoyi no sad semisia take my money and by God's grace me call no it was a successful one and I was through BS3 100 for 24 and they were genuinely scared and I understand you the risk no but once you're able to vouch for people like that and then stick your neck out no it gives the talent the chance to say, okay, will be believing in me. And to me, the opportunity now, I'll also be linking somebody else. And I feel like in the Pabonism, it's me collapsing industry. If Pabonism say one person will be for France, so be baby the DB. Meanwhile, I don't know so. Kumasi for a show Kumawood no. Kumawood was so excellent, say it took out the Nigerian industry. It took it out. Na abe and talk we production so I mean we are married so I mean actors aba na ye train ama obi afri another production aba I mean it was a mess. I feel like the collapse of an industry is a lot. It takes a lot of a kind investment can home me they can home say ya nkasa no ye mbo modern say you be discover a lot more talents. You discover a lot more talents. Even in our music industry, Nigerians are doing it. Always producing somebody new. Always. Now, Rema is... You compare Rema to Sarkodie. How? How do we do that? Because they're always trying to push somebody up. Until we need more... I do 20 days. We'll be able to be a drew. Oh, yeah, a course road. Improper for me, crown. We'll be able to be a drew. But, we all need to put our heads together and be strategically forward say idea ye this is where we are aiming towards and this are then structure be develop be bafo
ayo one na say
it's interesting the reasons I make say interesting they say the issue of spirituality first of all you can't prove it inti ode hunhuma asem kokota e bega se kofie because ye ni akonfone dinsifo bia o mate fast track court okrom ha enti no enyina so no din so betumi egina so there any discussion because even if obi ko to a draw spiritually na manifest here there's no direct link e betumi akaso obi ato a draw bia onan ye oya but scientifically it cannot be proven say draw na ma na ye oya enti no for me I think say better so obejai like she shouldn't have said it no one in Bible people I'm not saying that spiritualities do not exist no you know obi on faith but some of these allegations it is difficult to prove it unsa asem no kan kra no one more example so ko set sword ne back coy but she couldn't be specific say na me ni ulama e ka didi nso na ya kwankere nti ono kra o kan kra no me sure say
I also say ebodi
upushi na
odidi a na say become akwanche
oh nti me sure ono kra na o kan kra upushi ni so mention ni pakro na ebedin because o mention ni pakro ni taking on on to improve scientifically and for me I do not think say a no nama industry negu Kumawood industry and a Ghana movie industry me imagine mu say go a lack of investment a no nama say interest na kodi some Mexican series na ya translating to three adwonfo madi ekire I feel say nka you invest in the industry ema equipment ya de aye cheaper yenya quality production TV stations no obi abe run after you and by so doing na expansion eba na eduma na ekoso enti say you can say edro nko anti na Kumawood egu I don't think so because at some point here na ye di adanse say Kumawood no and Ghanaian movie industry collapse totally and ejako at that time no he was on the rise and amount for the money di ekire a few individuals investment need di ekire kakra but unfortunately for us na kwese football ya competition external competition here intimi because we living in a country a bus sports any movie any creative art politician who say for recreation nti okaso invest was sports for instance I'm a sportsman tina make apart from say we are Black Star for World Cup near say we see a big creative bars na e be a politician be kura kodin some money e be kataso te ne emphasize kanshim the other sporting areas omo nche dem fi in the same vein ye movies ye no kroma no politician be anche dem make conscious effort say or ye investment every manifesto MPP NDC we wa kohwem oh when we come the creative art industry be huana 4 years as 8 years as that is where we have to direct our energies say ye ka say ye pebibi ama industry ne go a lack of investment for me spiritualities I don't want to go there because oh yes but how can you prove it me my co stadium so do all blacks ni kotoko me drew almost see team obe do park first ye be show 2 na obi ago ka kire kotoko for no muti tempichiri o ma dress you o muti test stadium mechi o mo zo me park and all blacks from co dress under 24 no bar park ni and when go to realize all blacks aba no mo buy under 24 sanko full bus no mo koi afi om jenjina na om enimu agimi na we ni indeed omo buy so mo share kotoko 2 amba
that's right
those were the days of Baba Amando so those things were hope but how to prove it nuni asem
so yes so kase na wokayen yes so kase eni ho so but it's just
because
all come asem na let me prove you know
and confirm answer be also because ebi kura okay nipa na on the course set kura be kai say date we go date to be kura of from kura sisi say asumi si me na osima ye wedro no dey na be ka ontimi nya no because onye dunsi ni onye confirm ontimi nya nkonya bia to prove yourself and I say obetumi atete ho and for me I think the argument should be lack of investment and actually industry nanye juju ni the minor issue.